Hey there, everybody. Void Knight Gaming here. Today's video is going to be sponsored by Rogue Energy, and we're just going to do a quick review of their product. So, pink lemonade. If you want to skip this part because there's going to be more to this video, you can go to the timestamp that'll be in this relative area. But yeah, we're going to go over it right now. So, Rogue Energy, from what I know, it was established by two friends in 2017. I'm not going to go on a history spiel. Why I like them compared to another company that I was with was there's a lot more to offer here. They have hydration, chill, caffeine, and canned drinks, which I thought was pretty interesting. But I like that there's a lot more. So if you don't want caffeine, you can get the hydration or the chill. I feel like there might be more that they're offering, but I personally like what I got. So I got a bundle. I probably shouldn't share the information for it, but I will towards the end of this. So we've got our shaker here. It is 20 ounces. I do like the simple graphic. It's 20 ounces. It's pretty big. I've dropped this several times onto my concrete floor, and it has not cracked. I'm very clumsy. That's very important. One of the people that I was looking into, I accidentally knocked their shaker off, and it cracked on the floor. So it's pretty decent quality. We're just going to be using great value Walmart water. This is some prime stuff here, guys. Prime stuff. Anyways, I only need 16 ounces. And that's about what's in here. So, like I said, it's some pretty cool stuff. I think it's probably a 22, 24 ounce bottle right there. We're just going to put that right back here. And we're going to be doing pink lemonade. I'm judging it specifically off of this. I've tried their other flavors, so I got a bunch of them. But I'm specifically judging them off of lemonade because lemonade is the easiest thing to do. If you can't do lemonade right, you can't do anything else right. So, we're just going to open this. Pour the whole thing in there. I realized I was doing this off camera and it's a one take. So if I'm not happy with the result, there we go. I want to get that all in there. We're going to give this thing a good little shake. I will be judging this. I should have read the instructions for how long you should shake it, because every single one has a little bit more consistency. I found a lot of these powdered drink companies, they'll taste very chalky. Like, it'll be a good flavor, but it'll also feel like you're chewing on chalk. So, hopefully this pleasantly surprises me. You can kind of see the liquid. I probably should shake it some more, but okay. You know what? I'll give it to him. It just got all over my face. Okay, so I'll give this to them. Pink lemonade, pretty good. I need to shake it a little bit more, but yeah, pink lemonade, not bad. I'd say 7.5 out of 10. So, if you do want to support my channel, use my code Void Knight Gaming, Void Knight, for 10% off your order. Now, if you want to get the biggest bang for your buck, this is what they don't want me to tell you. You can get, I just need to get my packing order so I can look at the price. You can get their free sample. And I'm going to post a little video of how you do that. It's basically a free sample. You can get the free Rogue Energy starter kit. It's made for content creators, but if you know where to get it, you get a shaker, And then you get to choose 5 packs. So we had pink lemonade. We've got sour candy. Now all of these are, let me see. Sour candy is energy, so this is caffeine. We've got tiger's blood, more caffeine. And then dragon fruit mango. I don't like mango. I don't know why I picked this one, but that's hydration. And then one I'm honestly pretty looking forward to is snowstorm, hydration. And then pink lemonade was caffeine sensitive energy. So if you're like me and you're just sensitive to caffeine, whether it be from anxiety or just something else, some people can't have caffeine, that's the one to go with. It doesn't really have a high content or any caffeine. I'd have to look at that to specify. But yeah, you can get all of that for $6.99. There's no requirements. You don't have to sign up for anything. You just have to move over towards it. I'm going to put that right here. I'll put a timestamp for you to be able to skip that as well if you did watch up to this. But yeah, use my code Void Knight for 10% off your order, and I do get 5% of all the commissions. Please help me. I want a green screen. That will be what I will purchase. If we can get enough, I will get a green screen and we don't have to look at what's behind me anymore. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the flip side. Alright, so as promised, just a quick tutorial. So if you go to the rogueenergy.com, there's Try Rogue, and this is very misleading because it takes you to this. So if you look at it, what I got is $12.99 here. So you can do this. If you want to support me, if you get this one, I'll actually get commission off of that. But to get the best deal and just to try Rogue, because I believe everyone should just try something and not spend a bunch of money, you can just go down here. If you hit the sponsorship, you don't have to do any of this. You can just go right here. Free samples. Once you go to the free sample, I'm also going to link this. It takes that $12.99, it strips it away, you only have to pay for shipping. For me, it was $6.99. If you're closer to Michigan, where their headquarters is, you'll probably be cheaper. You get to choose whichever one of these you want. These were available when I did it, so I just got this one. I liked the hit point. And then you can choose from whichever one you want here. So you got a bunch of stuff available. It's pretty good bang for your buck. It's only going to be like $6, maybe even cheaper. And then you get to try it. It'll be there in a couple days. This is also available to you if you live out of the state. Anyways, there you go. Quick and simple tutorial. I promised it would be there. Hey guys. So, plans with the channel. I've been doing a lot of experimenting over the past few weeks. As I think I've spoken about it in the posts, or at least in my comments. The big thing I'm doing right now is my Nessie. Like the Let's Play. The Nessie, the Nessa, whatever it is. I've pronounced it 5 different ways. Nobody's corrected me, so I'm assuming they're all right. So, I really enjoy it. I do. I got burnt out a little bit because I did a lot. I recorded the first, basically every episode up until the webcam episode in one really long sitting. I am recording more, there is more. But that's kind of why the quality kind of differed starting up. I do want to say thank you to absolute everybody that gave me tips on how to fix different audio issues and different editing issues. I do try and avoid the speeding up a little bit more. I'll have to put your name up here, but I think it's Adidas something. Thank you, my dude. And just everyone who's supported me since the beginning. It's also attracted a lot of you guys. Another recent video was my my introduction to Noita. I Another game that I'm going to mispronounce every single time I say it, and nobody will correct me, so I'm going to assume they're all right. I posted that, and that received a huge amount of support. It hasn't even been 24 hours, and I think we're close to 100 views on that, which is pretty cool for someone my size. I think the biggest views I have is 246 over like 2 weeks. So if we beat that, I'm going to be super happy. There's going to be a part 2 to that. I'm going to let some of you guys put comments in there, and I'll take your tips. I'm trying to avoid watching any and every video. So yeah. The next thing I wanted to get to, I might change up the Let's Play schedule. I'm gonna talk. I'll see what you guys think, but I think I'm going to do Monday and Friday release, and I'll probably just make the videos longer so that you guys don't lose out on content. I do try and release it 3 times a week because I know there's not a whole lot. I don't cut down a lot of the stuff in my videos. Well, I cut down some stuff. I think I trim off about 20 minutes per video. But it's usually little things, like I stopped to text my wife or something, or I just had to stop. So there is some trimming, or I'll cut, like, if I clicked something or I'm messing with settings, I'll trim it. But I don't trim a lot off. So that means the videos are between 20 and 40 minutes. So if I do move to the Monday and Friday, I'll probably just post closer to the 45 to an hour mark. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. The other big thing is this webcam, which has been an absolute pain to set up. I learned about bit rates. I still don't understand that. I think I was recording on a bit rate of 2,520, and now I'm recording on a bit rate of 6,000. I don't know what that means, but it's supposed to make my videos sharper. Tech guys, please help me. The other thing is, I have a collab coming up on Thursday. It's August 19th right now, so this coming Thursday. So I don't know when those videos are going to go up, but I'm looking forward to it. It's somebody that actually supported the channel, and then I reached out and I actually saw their stuff, and I thought, oh hey, I'll mess with it. And I did. I'm really looking forward to that collab, actually. So I'm going to leave you nameless, but if you're watching this, I cannot wait to actually meet you and then do that collab. Thirdly, I'm not going to go too heavy into the advertising this stuff per video. What you'll probably see over the next 4 videos is just me talking about it for 30 seconds, and I will always provide a timestamp to skip it because I'm not trying to push stuff on you guys. I'm not asking for money. If you do want to support the channel, you can always buy the stuff. It's honestly, it's pretty good. And I'll throw some other informations out there. But yeah, so schedule wise, I'm probably going to do, moving forward, Monday, Friday for the Let's Play. Wednesdays, I want to have, like, whatever it's going to be, it'll probably just be a random video. There's a lot of stuff I play that's really random, and I really enjoy all of it. Yeah, there's just a lot of random stuff. And then we're very close to 50 subscribers. When we hit 50 subscribers, what I want to do specifically is there's going to be a big stream probably. Most likely, it'll either be a really big stream or it'll be a celebratory episode of something, recording. But I wanted to thank everyone. I think we're standing at a little under 40 right now, which is awesome. I didn't expect to get this far with my subscribers or my views. So thank you all. You guys mean a lot to me. I'm so glad we have a community. I'm trying to build a community Discord. You can join it. I always put the link there, but I want to put a pre-warning out there. It's pretty dead right now. I think it's just me and my friends, and they don't even talk in there. We talk in our private server. So if you do want to, like, become bigger parts of the community and get in there, please do join the Discord. It's going to be super awesome. I'm redesigning some of it, so You know, bear with me if it looks absolutely horrendous and ugly. And then I also wanted to talk about something else. I'm working on changing all my channel art. So my wife's an artist, but she hasn't had time to create all of the channel art I need yet, which is why you've seen some of my stuff's AI, and I don't like using it. I really do support the artists, but if I didn't use the I wouldn't be able to make some of my content. I wouldn't have a profile picture. I wouldn't have had a lot of my thumbnails. Now I paid for something and I'm learning, which is why some of my thumbnails have looked absolutely horrendous. So I apologize. Bear with me as I transition from learning all of this stuff myself instead of relying on the AI. I do still use it for some stuff, but I try and avoid it. It's mostly just so I can get fonts. I'll have it create a font for me, and then I'll take that font, I'll strip it off of the thing it created, and then I'll put it on my creation. And I'm getting mixed results. It'd probably be easier just to figure it out myself. Anyways, thank you everybody. I gotta go record next week's Let's Play videos and start editing those. So thank you all again, and I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. This is Void Knight signing out.